guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Barbara and I am a licensed esthetician here in Nashville, Tennessee. So today I just wanted to talk to you all about being an esthetician and I guess what that looks like. I guess it's been about a whole year now since I finished up school for aesthetics. So I've been working in this industry for exactly 1 year now, and I've gone through some pretty major changes and I've realized a lot, I've learned a lot, and I kind of just wanted to get on here and tell you all my experience of being an esthetician and what that looks like a year in. But before I jump into the video, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. That way you don't miss another video. But let's go ahead and get into it. So yes, I've been an esthetician for 1 year exactly, and I want to say that it's been a pretty fun ride. Now, it hasn't always been this way. So I graduated back in last September, and I basically had to test out and do my theory and my practical in order to obtain my actual license. And it sounds super easy, but it was actually a little bit trickier than I thought. I ended up not passing the test the first time, and I had to take the theory again, and then I ended up missing my practical and had to retake that. So it was a whole thing. But I finally got my license and I was able to apply to some esthetician type positions. Now, you spend all this money going to school and learning how to do facials and waxing and all this and all that, and you're thinking, okay, now it's time to make the big bucks.
That's funny. You funny.
Because I was funny for thinking that. Starting out, a lot of places are going to start estheticians at $10 an hour. You may be lucky enough to get $14 an hour. If you're not doing it at an hourly rate, then you're more than likely going to be working off of commission. For those of you who do not know the difference between working hourly and commission, commission is getting paid from the work that you do. So say that a service is $50 and your take home is going to be 40%, and the company is going to get 60% of that service. So 40% of 50 is going to be, it's like $20, I think. So you're gonna be getting $20 while the company is getting 30. So they get 60, you get 40. So just imagine how some of these services could play out. So if something was $100, you would only be getting $40 while the company is getting $60. So, you know, it doesn't really sound too appetizing, but that's pretty much the best that you're going to get. So whenever I was looking for a job after I finished school, I knew that I had some outside experience, which was lash extensions. So I was a little bit ahead of the game. I felt like I kind of knew my way around when it came to customer service, when it came to sanitation, and just dealing with clients in general. And I also had lashes under my belt, so I could bring that experience to the table. So I wasn't just looking for any $7.50, $10 an hour kind of job. I was looking for something where I was going to make a substantial amount of money. So I actually started off working at this little place in the mall. And it's really funny talking about this because I was so naive. There was this woman who wanted to open up a spa. She was not a licensed esthetician herself, but she wanted to open up a spa. She said she was going to school for it later, and she just wanted to go ahead and open it now. And me being a fresh esthetician, I was like, you know, I'm an esthetician and I can help you open up the spa. And, you know, she basically gave me the rundown and was like, you know, you basically would be in charge of picking the products, what products you're going to be using, and that kind of thing. Now, I didn't realize how much help she actually needed opening the store. And I also didn't realize that she wanted it to only be a 2-woman show. So just me and her running the whole store all day, every day. This woman wanted me to be there from 9 to 9. And oh, she was paying me $10 an hour. LOL. I don't know why I accepted this pay, but I did. And yeah, so long story short, we opened. I was there from 9 to 9. I was miserable. I was doing lash extensions for $10 an hour. And let me just tell you, most of my services, there would be days that I would sit there not doing anything because nobody was coming in or it was just a slow day. But anytime I was able to do a service or had a service to do, was lash extensions. And someone who came from lash extensions already, who was making $75 to $100 off of lash extensions from home, wasn't very happy about having to do them at the spa for $10 an hour. So that got old real quick. But I moved away from that job and ended up finding another job working with a lady side by side in her suite. Now, she was doing facials and she was mainly focused on waxing, which I was okay with, and lash extensions was not necessary there. I was happy about that because that way I could still continue to do lashes from home and then work with her for waxing and facials, that kind of thing. It was cool. Don't get me wrong, it was cool. So how I was getting paid with her was I was doing the 40% commission take home. Now, that was okay in the beginning. And I wanna say that if you're just now starting out an esthetician, I would definitely go the commission route. That way you can just work up your books and get your books filled, so that way you can actually be making more money than you would be hourly. But as my books started filling up, I started noticing an actual cap on the money that I could make with her. And mind you, I was still taking lash clients at home, and I started getting busy at home. Like, I wasn't just having one client or two clients every couple of days. I started having about 2 to 3 clients a day, and I was trying to work the spa with her and then make time for my lash clients. And it began to be an uphill battle with trying to find time to do everything. And I started putting the numbers side by side, the numbers for my lash extensions and then the numbers from working with this lady here. And I was making more money doing the lash extensions than I was working with her. I was also working less hours doing the lash extensions versus working with her. So I would be booked from like 9 to 5 o'clock with her, and I would just be waxing all day, like winded, right? And I would only make maybe $200 or $300 versus working lashes, working 9 to 4, and I can fit in about 3 to 4 clients within that time period, depending. And I could easily be making about $500 that day if most of them are new sets or volume sets, that kind of thing. So I ended up stop working with the lady that I was working with because in the end, I just figured out that lashes was making me more money. So now I work for myself, and I absolutely love it. I stay pretty busy. I typically take about 3 to 5 clients a day, depending on the day. If they're mostly fills, I can maybe squeeze in a 6th person, but I don't really try to take more than 5 people a day. But I love it. Now, whenever I was actually in school, I was actually trying to get away from lashes because I wasn't that good. But I've actually been doing lashes for 2 years now, going on 3. And I have fallen in love with it. I also do waxing and facials here in my suite, but mainly my income is going to be lash extensions. And for anyone who is interested or has been thinking about getting into lash extensions, I would say go for it. The money is there, the clients are there, and I mean, I personally love it. I love it. I have fallen in love with this craft. Lashing can be very challenging, but it's very rewarding in the end as well. So I did go to school just to do lash extensions, and that wasn't the goal, but that just happens to be how the cards fell for me. Now, maybe you go to school and you take another route. Maybe you get into laser hair removal, which I hear they make some pretty good money doing. Honestly, the money's gonna be up to you. Being an esthetician, you're gonna make most of your money working on your own, and that is facts, okay? working in a salon or working side by side with someone, you're only going to make so much money. You're never gonna make as much money as you would unless you were working by yourself, for yourself. So I hope that was some good advice. I know it's kind of hard to work for yourself whenever you first get out of school, but I would definitely recommend working your way up to where you can, because that's going to be the most rewarding when it comes to being an esthetician. So I hope this video was helpful to you all. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. If you have any more questions about being an esthetician or what it's like, or any other questions that I didn't get to in this video, feel free to drop them in the comment section and I will be sure to answer them on the next video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.